is Ifeinwa Omesiete, and I'm a pediatric nutritionist. I'm so excited to be talking to you today about nutrition. Now, we're not just going to be focusing on just the kids alone. We're going to be talking about the mothers as well, from before pregnancy, during pregnancy, after pregnancy, and of course, when you are obviously going to transition to solids for your little one. So let's start off with before pregnancy. What role does nutrition have to play, and why is it even important? Now, the key thing is to remember that nutrition is the bedrock of any kind of foundation. You have to eat to survive, you have to eat to function, and then you also have to eat to nourish your body. Now, if you're going to be carrying a child or you're going to be bringing forth a child into the world, then the first thing you want to consider is how much calories am I taking in and where are my calories coming from? So you have to say to yourself, am I eating the right kind of calories? Calories essentially just means what happens when you eat food and then the body digests it and provides you with energy. So are you getting energy from the right sources? Are you eating junk food? Are you basically fasting half of the time? Are you not providing your body with vitamins and minerals? Because the truth is that if you don't take care of the body that's going to be a vessel to carry children, then you're not going to prepare the right kind of foundation for them, okay? So let's talk about 3 things that will help with before pregnancy. So you want to make sure that your calorie intake is adequate. So as I mentioned, you want to make sure you have enough proteins, carbs, and of course fat. Avoid junk as much as possible, avoid alcohol as much as possible, and just focus on a good, colorful plate, right? The more colorful your plate is, the better nutrients you're going to get.
My name is Folusho Ajileye. I'm a fashion designer and a mom of 2. I just had my daughter at the time, and she had this rash on her bum. So I asked Miriam for a possible solution, and she recommended this shea butter she had. I used it and it worked amazingly fine. Soon after, my daughter again had this cradle cap. So I went back to Miriam again. By now, she had launched her range of baby care products. So she recommended this shampoo and hair butter, which also worked amazingly fine. My daughter's hair became softer, silkier. I would recommend MoBaby Care products to every mom out there. I've used this product. I can say for sure that MoBaby Care products work amazingly fine.
MoBaby Care, absolute care and nurture.
Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is how often should you eat? Now, sometimes because of the stress of work or life, trying to prepare to have a baby, your mental capacity is really, really important. Now, to eat foods that help with that is we want to make sure that you're eating foods that will protect your brain, right? So lots of good fat, things like avocados, things like pears. You just want to make sure that you're feeding your brain as much as possible, because it's not just children who need it. Someone who wants to carry a baby also needs it as well. You also want to make sure that your iron levels are at a good place and your blood sugar levels are at a good place. Most of the time, why a lot of women go through some of the major struggles they go through, especially becoming high-risk pregnancies, is because they don't watch their vitals. So you want to make sure that your blood sugar is decent. How do you do that? Obviously, checking it as often as possible. You want to make sure that your blood pressure is well taken care of as well. And like I said, stress is the #1 killer of anything. Whether you're preparing to have a baby, whether you're not preparing to have a baby, whether you're breastfeeding, it just messes with you, right? So just avoid things that will stress you, especially when you're preparing for that journey. So remember, we've talked about 1, calorie intake. Make sure you're getting calories from the best places. 2, you want to make sure that you're providing good food for your brain, because your brain is going to be doing a lot of work and you don't want to stress it excessively. And of course, 3, make sure you check your vitals, your iron levels. You want to check your blood sugar levels, because you want to avoid those issues when you're pregnant. When you become pregnant, it's sort of like a dicey situation. All your hormones are out of the place, like they're all over the place. So if you're going to be doing anything, you don't want to be stressing at all, right? So you want to make sure that you prepare for that journey before you get there. So again, 3 major things. 1, Make sure you're getting calories from the best places, eating a colorful plate. 2, taking care of your brain because your brain does need it. And then 3, and most important, is always check your vital signs, because once you become pregnant, there's not so much you can do in that period.
Visit www.morebabycare.com. More Baby Care, natural solutions for babies' delicate needs.